Today in this video, we'll be talking about my entire crypto portfolio for 2022. This would also include some of the projects that are in their early stages, and I'll tell you exactly how you can buy into them. My crypto portfolio might keep on changing for the course of the year, so make sure you're subscribing to this channel by pressing the bell icon to stay updated. I'm not a financial advisor, and you should always do your research before investing in any of these projects by yourself. Hello guys, this is Ali Solanki. I'm a blockchain cum crypto developer, and on this channel we talk about things like finance, crypto, development and so on. I've divided my portfolio into three main categories, each containing a bunch of cryptocurrencies in them. The first one, which constitutes about 70% of my crypto portfolio, are the top 6 crypto projects. And the first one in that is Ethereum. I think everyone knows what Ethereum is, but for those of you who don't, it basically was the first blockchain on which you could create your own applications and deploy your own codes on. The major criticism that it currently receives is its high gas fees that you have to pay for every transaction that you do. In order to address the same problem, Ethereum is coming up with Ethereum 2.0 this year, which will basically lower the transaction fees to a large extent. And whenever this happens, there's a high possibility that Ethereum's prices will shoot up. That's why I'm currently holding onto Ethereum. Next is Binance. So as far as Binance is considered, it is the biggest crypto exchange in the world. I use it almost every single day for buying and selling cryptocurrencies. So it makes sense for me to invest in a project that I use almost every day. I also develop decentralized applications on Binance Smart Chain, and for that I need to hold BNB tokens in order to pay for the gas fees. Next is Solana. Even though Solana is termed as Ethereum killer, I strongly think that at least till Ethereum 2.0 comes out, Solana will keep gaining popularity as its gas fees is quite low. If you want to know more about Solana, then watch this particular video in which I've talked about it in detail. After this, we've got Polkadot. Currently, all the blockchains that you've seen out there have one major problem, and that is you can't transfer data or cryptocurrencies from one blockchain to another. Say you develop or buy something on the Ethereum blockchain, then transferring that to any other blockchain like Binance would be a task in itself, and this is where Polkadot comes into play. Polkadot is actually a layer 0 protocol which helps in transferring your assets from one blockchain to another. Other than that, Cosmos is another great project that I have invested in. Currently, when the markets were falling, Atom was one of the few cryptocurrencies that wasn't as affected by the markets as other coins were. Cosmos can also be considered as a layer 0 protocol which helps in the transfer of data from one blockchain to another, and it is often termed as the internet of blockchains. After this, for the last cryptocurrency before we jump over to the next category, we've got Matic. Now we saw a layer 0 protocol which was Polkadot and Cosmos. Then there were a bunch of layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum, Binance and Solana. However, Matic is a layer 2 solution which is built on top of Ethereum. If you remember, I said that Ethereum has a major problem of having really high gas fees. Matic is built just to tackle this problem. It batches multiple transactions together before sending them onto Ethereum blockchain, and thus reducing the cost significantly. If you want to know in depth about what Matic is, you can check this particular video out in which I've talked about it in detail. After this, we come over to the next category, which is the Metaverse Projects, which constitutes about 15% of my portfolio. In that, I've invested in three major cryptocurrencies. The first one is Decentraland. Decentraland, if you don't know already, is a metaverse platform on which you can do all sorts of fun activities and interact with other people as well. It is one of the top metaverse projects out there currently. After this, we have Engine. Engine basically is making it easier for the general public to get in on the NFT or metaverse bandwagon. And as the demand of metaverse projects keeps increasing, Engine would be the first choice for it. Now there are actually two cryptocurrencies by Engine. First is the Engine coin, which is mainly for NFTs, and then there's Infinity, which is for metaverse projects. Even though both of them work together, I would still suggest you to learn about both of them before investing. Now the last coin that we have on this list before we jump over to the trending coins section is the Sandbox. Although the hype around Sandbox seems to have died down a bit, there are a lot of development activities happening with it. Sandbox allows people to buy and sell virtual real estate on which they can create their own games and let other users play it. Now after that, I've invested around 15% of my portfolio in trending coins and projects. The first ones are fan tokens. There are a lot of fan tokens emerging currently, and these are basically team specific tokens. For example, if you support Barcelona Football Club, then there's a fan token just for them. If you support Manchester City, then there's a fan token called City for them, and so on. If you hold their tokens, you get various features, and you can basically buy it through any of the big crypto exchanges like Binance. This way you can directly support your favorite team. I've mainly invested in City, but yeah, all the fan tokens mostly move together itself. Either they collectively go up or they collectively go down. Now this is just pure speculation, but I think this year the demand for such fan tokens is going to increase manyfold. Other than that, we have DAOs. DAOs are basically decentralized autonomous organizations, and it is just a fancy way of saying that there are no chief officers in those organizations. Rather, it is collectively run by each and every member in a non-centralized manner. I think such DAOs would be really in demand this year, especially the ones which manage to form great communities. Some of the great examples of such DAOs are Uniswap, Olympus DAO Folks, or even Tomb Finance. These are some of the projects that I discovered recently, so you can check out all of these projects by yourself before investing in them. Apart from cryptocurrencies, I've also invested in stocks, gold, mutual funds, and so on. If you want to know about my entire investment portfolio, then do check out this particular playlist, or if you're interested in learning about the 5 worst mistakes to avoid while investing in cryptocurrencies, then watch this particular video out.